Hi guys, my name is Tasia. I'm an account development representative here with Ballseed ColorLink, and today I'm going to walk you through how to file a claim. First, let's go over my two golden rules when filing claims. The first thing is that you need to submit the claim within 24 to 48 hours of receiving the plant material. Now, say you get bulbs, they looked fine 6 months later, they never grew, and you think it's the supplier's fault. Yes, in that case, you can go back and submit a late claim. But in any other situation, the plants were damaged in transit, they came in with botrytis, etc., has to be reported within 24 to 48 hours. Otherwise, the supplier reserves the right to refuse your claim. Now, the second thing that you're going to need is a photo that not only shows the plant's damage, but also shows like a grower sticker or something that basically shows the supplier, yes, these plants did come from you. So let me show you a good example of that. So in this picture here, first of all, you can clearly see the plant damage, but you can also clearly see the grower sticker right here. And like I said, this is just the proof that a supplier needs to say, yes, okay, these plants did come from me. Now, if you can't get the damage and the sticker, the proof, all in one photo, it's totally fine to take multiple photos. Suppliers will never tell you that you took too many photos for a claim. So get some up close of the damage, get some further away. It is also great to just kind of see the tray as a whole in the picture. It's usually what I tell people to do when they're taking this grower sticker picture, is to make sure you can just kind of see the whole tray. But anyways, one picture might do it, but don't hesitate to take multiple if needed. And with that, let's file our first claim. Okay, so to start the claim, we are going to first go to the WebTrack homepage. We are going to scroll down to Start Claim. And from here, we will get taken to a pop-up window where we will have two options. We can either enter a document number if we have one readily available, or we can search for the order. Now, we'll have to choose a ship to location, just the address where the plants arrived. We'll also have to choose the ship date of when we received the order. So I know that for this tutorial, I'm going to use an order that shipped on November 15th. So I'm just going to choose a date range right around November 15th. Let's say November 12th to November 17th. We'll press next. Now from here, I'll get a couple pop-ups, any orders that shipped within that time frame. Now I only received one order, and you can see that this bottom one here has 0 for the quantity and tray quantity and case quantity. So we're just going to ignore that because clearly this is the order that had all the plant material on it. So I'm going to go over here to the left and select Create Claim. Now the next thing that we'll have to do, we'll have to choose a type of claim, and then we'll have to choose a reason for the claim. So let's say that this was a houseplant order. So let's say that the anthurium that came in, there were two varieties. One of them had so much botrytis that the plants looked just dead. And another one of the plants, let's say, looked like had some disease symptoms. There were some weird spots, could have been some rust on the leaves. So first, for claim reason, I'm going to click the drop down bar, and then we'll see the different types of claims that we could submit. Product quality, missing or wrong product, shipping handling damage, tags, hard goods, and pricing. Now this is clearly a product quality issue. I'm having an issue with the product, the plants, of not being a good quality. So we're going to go ahead and click this. Now we're going to click a reason that is specific to having a product quality type claim. So these are the different options we have to choose from. They're not always necessarily the most perfect option, so sometimes you just have to choose whatever sounds the most accurate, whatever is the best fit. So in this instance, I have two scenarios here. I have some plants that arrived dead or rotten, the ones that had so much botrytis, but then I also have another variety that had disease symptoms. So I'm going to go ahead, and because I just have two plants on my claim, and one's one and one's the other reason, I'm just going to choose one of them to start with. Now, if I had started a claim and say there were 10 items on the claim and 8 of them had botrytis and 2 of them had disease symptoms, I would have started this with the botrytis, their arrived dead / rotten issue. So again, just to reiterate that, if you have a reason that matches most of the things that you are putting on your claim, then go ahead and select that first. So because we just have 2 plants here, I'm just choosing one of the options. The other thing is we get a little pop-up because this order shipped in the past. We have passed the 48-hour window to submit a claim. So I have to acknowledge that this claim is submitted late and that the supplier has the right to refuse the claim. Again, this is why you have to get claims in within 48 hours of receiving the plant material. So from here, I'm going to continue to select items. Now, I can see everything that I had on my order here. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to select the Anthurium. Once you have all the plants that need to be added to the claim selected, you can go up here and click the button that says Add Selected Items to Claim. Now we can see that our claim items are these two Anthurium, and everything else is not on the claim. Everything that's down below is not on the claim. So from here we have a few more bits of information that we have to upload. Now first, remember that not both of these varieties had disease symptoms. One of them arrived dead/rotten. So I need to go over here to the claim category. The product quality is still the issue with both of those scenarios. And then over here to Fireglow, this is the variety that arrived with the botrytis. It had so much botrytis that the plant arrived dead. So I'm going to come here and say that it arrived dead or rotten. So this is where, like I said, if you have 10 items on your claim and 7 or 8 of them arrived dead or rotten, I would have chosen that in the beginning because that would be manually a lot fewer of these that I had to change once coming to the screen. So make sure you come over here that the claim category and claim reason is correct for each plant variety. Once you have done that, the next thing I like to do is add some notes. So you need to just tell the supplier what happened, like open the box and we'll just say that 5 of the Fireglow arrived with so much botrytis that the plant was completely rotten. There's no way we can sell it. Then you could say that the Anthurium Whiteheart, 3 of them arrived with spots that could be rust, and you don't want to keep them because you don't want to risk that spreading in your greenhouse. You would type all of that information here in this little box. Then, the other thing you'll have to do is at some point you will have to give the supplier a final loss. This is before they'll even consider your claim. You have to tell them how many plants you're claiming. So let's say for Fireglow, I know off the bat that I lost 5 of the plants. The other 7 were salvageable. Let's see with the Whiteheart that I lost, or 3 of them had the spots, and I am going to claim 3 of them. Now I have to come over here and say that the losses are final. This essentially recognizes that by saying I'm claiming these 8 plants total, I am not selling them. I'm no longer selling them. I am claiming them because I need credit for them. So if you aren't totally sure how many plants you lost, so say you get a tray in and it has a little bit of botrytis, you're going to try and grow everything, but you're not sure how many plants you're going to lose. WebTrack will prompt you before you finalize the claim and say, okay, when are you going to get back to us and give us final loss numbers? And you can choose 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks. I always recommend choose 2 weeks. Give yourself enough time to grow the plants out, but don't choose 3 because you're going to forget about it. By then you might have other claims or other things going on. So I try and stick to 2 weeks if given the option. So once we've done that, I like to go to Finish Now. So I'm going to click that. And so here again, we have to say one more time that we are submitting this as final losses. We are recognizing that the product is not going to be used and any plant product has been discarded. So the plants with the disease issues, we tied them up in a bag and we threw them away. So we're going to continue after checking that box. And now we will be prompted to upload photos, and I'll show you a trick that I really like. So if photos are not available, this is also something you can come back and add to your claim later. If they are available, which in this case they are, what we'll do is if you go to your files and you open up the screen and you see, here's my Anthurium picture, you can click this and drag it. Oh, I did that incorrectly. You can click it and drag it. So this for me makes it really, really easy to submit a claim quickly. You can also go to select and then you can choose through all of your computer stuff. here and find the file. The other thing I recommend, especially if you haven't named the picture, put a little description so that the supplier knows what they're looking at. They don't have to sort through 50 pictures to figure out which one was the anthurium versus maybe the spath, if we had spats on the claim as well. So once we're done, we're going to click continue. Then we're going to add a subscription. So right now I am already the claim contact name, so I can add a subscription. So from here I could choose email, I could put in my email, put in my name. I'm not going to do that for this purpose because I'm not actually going to submit the claim. And essentially what that would do is it would send me an email anytime something changed with the claim. It will also send you a reminder if you have not uploaded final losses that you need to do that before the deadline. So after this, I would go here and I would click submit claim, and our claim would start processing. Now, if I had not selected final losses, what you can do is later come back to the WebTrack homepage, scroll down to view claim/update. From here, it'll take you to show you any open claims that you may have, and you can get right back into the claim right where we were before and click those final losses, check the little boxes, finish the claim again, and then you're done, and then the claim is under review.